Investing can seem intimidating, especially for those who are just starting out. But with the right knowledge and strategies, it can be a great way to grow your wealth and secure your financial future. Hey there, welcome to Investment Tips and Tricks. In this video, we'll be exploring the top 10 investment options available to you, including their pros and cons, so you can make informed decisions about your investments. 1. Index funds. One of the best investment options for beginners is index funds. Index funds offer a simple and low-cost way to invest in a diversified portfolio of stocks or bonds. And because they're passively managed, they have lower fees than actively managed funds. One of the biggest advantages of index funds is that they provide exposure to a broad range of securities, which can help reduce risk and increase the chances of success. And because they're passively managed, they tend to have lower fees than actively managed funds, which can translate to higher returns for investors. However, it's important to note that index funds do not provide the same level of active management as mutual funds or ETFs, which means that they may not perform as well in certain market conditions. 2. Mutual funds. Another great option for beginners is mutual funds. These are investment vehicles that pool money from multiple investors and use it to buy a diverse mix of stocks, bonds, or other securities. Mutual funds offer professional management and diversification, which can help reduce risk and increase the chances of success. They also offer a simple and convenient way to invest in a diverse range of securities, which can be especially appealing for those who are new to investing. However, it's important to note that mutual funds do come with fees, which can impact the overall return on investment. 3. Exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Exchange-traded funds, or ETFs, are similar to mutual funds in that they offer a diversified portfolio of securities. However, they're traded on stock exchanges and can be bought and sold throughout the day, just like individual stocks. ETFs are often cheaper than mutual funds, making them a good choice for cost-conscious investors. They also offer the benefits of diversification and professional management, which can help reduce risk and increase the chances of success. One of the main advantages of ETFs is their flexibility. Because they can be bought and sold throughout the day, investors have the ability to quickly respond to market conditions and make changes to their portfolio as needed. However, it's important to note that ETFs are subject to the same risks as other securities, and they may not always perform as well as expected. 4. Individual stocks. If you're comfortable taking on more risk and have a good understanding of the stock market, individual stocks may be a good option for you. Picking the right individual stocks can be challenging, but the potential for high returns is there. It's important to do your research and diversify your portfolio to minimize risk. One of the main advantages of individual stocks is that they allow investors to potentially realize significant returns if the company performs well. However, it's important to remember that individual stocks are subject to a higher level of risk than other investment options, and they may not perform as well as expected. 5. Real estate. Real estate can be a solid investment option, especially if you're able to buy property at a good price and hold on to it for the long term. One of the main advantages of real estate is that it has the potential for steady income through rental properties or appreciation in value over time. It can also provide a sense of security and stability, as people will always need places to live and work. However, it's important to note that real estate investments can be time-consuming and require a significant amount of capital up front. They are also subject to market conditions and can be affected by things like changes in property values and economic downturns. 6. Peer-to-peer lending. Peer-to-peer lending platforms allow individuals to lend money directly to borrowers, bypassing traditional banks as intermediaries. This can be a good investment option for those who are looking for higher returns than traditional fixed-income investments, but it does come with higher risk. One of the main advantages of peer-to-peer lending is the potential for higher returns. However, it's important to note that there is a higher level of risk involved, as borrowers may default on their loans. It's also worth considering that peer-to-peer lending platforms are relatively new and may not have a long track record of success. 7. Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, have gained a lot of attention in recent years for their potential as an investment. While they can be volatile and risky, some investors believe that cryptocurrencies have the potential for huge returns in the long term. One of the main advantages of cryptocurrencies is their decentralization, which means that they are not controlled by any government or financial institution. However, it's important to note that cryptocurrencies are highly volatile and can be risky due to their lack of regulation and the potential for fraud. They may not always perform as expected, and there is a risk of losing a significant portion of your investment. 8. Collectibles. For those with a passion for collecting, certain collectibles can be a good investment option. This can include things like stamps, coins, art, or even sports memorabilia. One of the main advantages of collectibles is that they can provide a sense of personal enjoyment and fulfillment, as well as the potential for appreciation in value over time. However, it's important to note that collectibles can be subjective and may not always perform as expected. 9. Precious metals. Precious metals, like gold and silver, can be a good option for those looking to diversify their portfolio and protect against inflation. While the price of precious metals can be volatile, they have a long history of maintaining value and can serve as a hedge against economic uncertainty. One of the main advantages of precious metals is their potential for stability and preservation of wealth. However, it's important to note that the price of precious metals can be affected by a variety of factors, including changes in demand and supply, and they may not always perform as expected. 10. Savings bonds. If you're looking for a low-risk investment option with a guaranteed return, savings bonds may be a good choice for you. Savings bonds are issued by the government and offer a fixed rate of return over a set period of time. They can be a good option for those who are risk-averse or looking for a long-term investment. One of the main advantages of savings bonds is their guaranteed return and low level of risk. However, it's important to note that savings bonds tend to have lower returns than other investment options, and they may not keep up with inflation over time. In conclusion, the 10 best investment options include index funds, mutual funds, ETFs, individual stocks, real estate, peer-to-peer lending, cryptocurrencies, collectibles, precious metals, and savings bonds. It's important to consider your own financial goals and risk tolerance when deciding which investment option is right for you. It's also a good idea to do your research and consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. No investment is without risk, and it's important to remember that past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. However, with the right knowledge and strategies, investing can be a great way to grow your wealth and secure your financial future. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more great content like this.